Now today we see where Michael Cohen, say he may not, testify against Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, because of threats the president, is generating. You sound like you just trying to incriminate Trump with some bullshit. Saying you so innocent in the scene, you know what I mean? But you're an idiot, just the same. As we see. You know what I mean? You're an idiot, just the same. And I don't understand these military guys, all the years y'all put into this military to turn out to be no more than a puppet. Even Austin crazy black ass. You know what I'm saying? He up there talking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is coming in by it looks like Grang. You know what I'm saying? 11 hours, 13 hours ago Eastern Standard Time. But we see here where the the president, attorney Michael, the president, attorney Michael Cohen said he may not testify against the president of the United States, his boss, his former boss, I guess. No, his boss still is. You know what I'm saying? Because he's scared of the blowback from the president loyalists. Cohen made the comment on MSNBC on Wednesday. He said that Donald J. Trump rhetoric needs to be checked before he gets witnesses in his criminal case hurt or killed. Nah, he ain't gonna do none of that. No, that yeah, right. Who the demon Democrats and the military and the FBI and the CIA, which all you this is your usual groove. This is your usual groove. So what you admitting that y'all do be doing shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Michael Cohen get to testifying and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gonna do. But billions of passwords and emails address have been leaked online. So change your login now. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we see Barack Obama, but they telling somebody he's scared of a film and he's gonna sit his nutcase ass twisted behind down somewhere and get the fuck up out of our country at the same time and take the rest of them clowns that you call a family with you. You know what I'm saying? Including Creep Joe Biden as well. We see the Supreme Court may upend the U.S. tax structure. Yeah, I could imagine. We see the federal agency for the first time, saying, declare civil rights. The Civil Rights Act protects against uh, anti-Semitism. Yeah, imagine that. Just like their brain too. But civil rights need to protect all the people of the United States. Civil rights shouldn't have just been put on the table, but it had to be put on the table because that's something that should have spread across the United States, and it did. All people deserve civil rights, not just for some, but for everyone. You know what I mean? As we see the creep Joe Biden and them trying to use this to get votes already. You know what I'm saying? Talking about 8 federal agencies for the first time declare Civil Rights Act protects against anti-Semitism. But you didn't do that when you went to the court to vote against civil rights, and you beat down the black people using the Ku Klux Klan to beat them down, so they don't vote for the Republicans against civil rights, and so on and so on and so on. You killed John F. Kennedy, and you killed all types of people in the matter of civil rights, and the Ku Klux Klan went on and on with all these fucking uh, extremist group popping out of nowhere, moving like the mafia and killing people and shit and doing all type of shit to black people and many other different people. You know what I'm saying? But we see this as look like Manta. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you say her last name. 17 hours ago, coming off the Hard Post. You know what I'm saying? But we see the White House on Thursday, and this is just to get girly points so you vote for him. Notice how they always gonna bring up civil rights, pull out the black card. They're gonna always talk about equality, justice and equality and how much they love you, and they don't love you word too far. They're using those words, like I told you before in the very beginning of my other video. They use those good words to make you think that they're sincere in what they're saying. But they're not sincere in what they're saying. What they're saying to you is that, you have 8 agencies for the first time declaring civil rights act protects against anti-Semitism. So in actuality, you actually think that the White House on Thursday took a new step to fight anti-Semitism with 8 federal agencies officially declaring the that an essential civil right protection outlaws anti-Semitism amid a rise of hate crimes targeting Jews. But what about when you were using the Ku Klux Klan and still using the Ku Klux Klan and these inside racist group that creep Joe Biden is a part of and still a part of, and probably even other agents, other secret societies, and all types of deep state motherfuckers are they killing and murdering black people? You act as if like only they is the only one that have anti-Semitism on them when really and truly in more ways than one this shit has been going on black people for years. They're murdered and killed by white people, you know what I'm saying, and even their own. So who bear most of the scars of anti-Semitism in the United States, you know what I'm saying, in all parts of the world, including Israel in Egypt. So we know that civil rights and all this stuff should be rare to every human being and be protected under those rights. This is what black people must now strive for the whole of humanity in itself. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. In more ways than one, we need to see it that way. You know what I mean? But Creep Joe Biden is just admitting it in order to make you think that he's talking about black people and other people and all this different stuff, but he's not. He's just talking this bullshit in order for you to give him girly points in all ways. And probably to get the Jewish community to vote for him, who's probably down. Anyway, when you look at it, you know what I'm saying? They're probably down with him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what's going on. But we see Georgia Republican removes Fannie Will's biggest threat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like her brain. You see, this is coming like, hey, come on with that stupid shit now. Coming out with Catherine Fong, you know what I'm saying, on 9/28/23 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catherine Fong. I know what culture you are, but we see Georgia Republicans have removed Fulton County. They have removed Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Will's biggest threat. You know, see, the Senator Colton Moore announced on Thursday that the state GOP votes to oust him, you know what I'm saying, over his call to defund and investigate the district attorney in the wake of her sweeping RICO indictments, you know what I'm saying, that name the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, you know what I'm saying, and 18 of the other allies in itself co-conspirators in an attempt to overturn the 2020 election. You know what I'm saying? But in more ways than one, today the removal is a direct result of me calling on my Republican colleagues in the Senate to do their job and sign on an emergency session to investigate Fannie the nutcase, jackass, demon Democrat, blood sucking idiot Fannie the nutcase Wills. Moore said Moore said in a statement shared with Newsweek, the Georgia Constitution declares outline the legislator's powers to call an emergency session to investigate a judicial officer. After urging my Republican Senate colleagues to join me, they respond by acting like children and throwing me out of the caucus. Imagine that. Wow. Sellout ass Republicans up in this selling up like a motherfucker, boy. Y'all better put Trump back in that seat. Let's clean that party out. Because these are the sellout motherfuckers that I was talking about. The day after Wills indicted Trump, Moore asked Governor Brian Kemp, Brian Kemp, to call a special session and bring the legislators back to the state capitol to review Will's actions in the probe and determine if they warranted impeachment. Under the state law, there, there can only be a special session at the governor's request or if three-fifths of both legislature chambers sign the letter demanding it. While Republicans have the majority of both chambers, their majority are not large enough to clear the three-fifths of the threshold. Of course not. So she getting away with criminal shit. That's what's going on. You can sit talking that shit all you want. You know what I'm saying? But she's sitting up there with the same criminal shit. So she's getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Well, we see Republicans' plan would make 52 members of Congress ineligible to serve. Yeah, 52 members. And who you going to replace them with? Fannie Wills, not case ass group. Fannie Wills' case against Trump at risk of being blown apart. It needs to be blown clean the fuck up out of the court system, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? We see Nutcase as Letitia, whatever her name is, the Attorney General Letitia James, you see that dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, not a blood sucking demon, Democrat, woke gender kind of idiot. Has a long history of fighting Trump and other powerful targets. Yeah, she have a long history of running behind Trump coattail like a black ass nigga ass idiot probably. You know what I'm saying? But we see Judge finds lawyers find Trump's lawyer for ridiculous argument. Fantasy world. Yeah, you gonna hear a lot of this by these fake ass judges and lying ass, and it's a shame. It's a downright disgrace and a shame as to what you have done to our country and showed the world how you would go after a standing president for only 4 years who made a bigger difference than you made in 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Or even any of you, because none of you were there to put to make any sense of anything but to feed the beast. You know what I'm saying? When is you gonna feed the people instead of eating them? You know what I'm saying? So this is Point Black saying, you gotta stay on these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on these. Because of these James are people like these black ass eaters and many other people come into our government and is doing much good bullshit that is not leading to any checks or balances or even leading to a true account of the people's money in where it goes and what is it doing in efforts to fuck up the world as it's always been doing in the hands of these wicked idiots. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn shame.